Hi guys, today we're going to talk about Prince Harry. We're going to talk about the Center Ballet story and the fallout of Sophie chandauka interview. So I said that there were many holes in that interview, and apparently I'm not the only one who has seen it, or even the Sussex fans, not only the fans, but other people had said that there were holes in that story. So, you know that there's a TV show called Jeremy Vine. What he does is to call people on the phone to talk about that, discuss about that. He's a very anti-Prince Harry and Meghan. He doesn't like them, and each time he always puts in some kind of dig at them, right? Reminding with false lies, fakeries, what they did or what they didn't do. He had a show about Prince Harry, about if his reputation has been tarnished. People actually called in, and most of the people who called in were in support of Prince Harry, said that they couldn't understand what that Sophie chandauka was talking about, because when she explained her definition of harassment, she said that he released a statement to the world, and this is not harassment in the eyes of these people. It's just him as a patron putting his point across to say that he's no longer the patron of the company, and it doesn't qualify as large-scale harassment. The media took it and ran with it to say that she is harassed by Prince Harry, when even herself she said that her relationship with Harry was quite good. They didn't have any argument. And also the people who called say that they didn't understand why she brought Meghan in that, because Meghan coming to that Center Ballet polo charity event was more publicity. She was bringing glamour. She was bringing Serena Williams, who is a celebrity, and it was to be talked about. So they didn't understand why Meghan coming there with Serena was an issue. They didn't see the correlation between that and the company failing, right? And they couldn't understand also the fact that she said between 2020 and 2023, they lost sponsors when the accounts of the company said that they made more money than the years before, prior to that. And the Daily Mail reported that they haven't published 2023's account when she was the president, and they contacted the company Center Ballet to request that it be published. They haven't received any response. Also, they were in support of Prince Harry. Only one person didn't support Prince Harry, but his issue wasn't on what Sophie said, but it was on the fact that he was living in America and he didn't need the titles. That's all. And he was reminded that the topic wasn't about the titles, but whether Prince Harry's reputation was tarnished and if people were in support of him. He couldn't answer that, but most of the people, like 99% of the people who called, were in support of Prince Harry. They didn't understand what was happening. They couldn't understand why she was taking over Prince Harry's charity, because he created that charity. He's the patron of it, created that in the memory of mother, along with the princess, right, of Lesotho. And what they noticed that they always talk about Prince Harry, but not the rest of the trustees who resigned prior to Prince Harry resigning. This is because they could not get along with the new chairman of the charity. So they said they couldn't understand what was going on, because everything that she went on to talk about on the show had nothing to do with why she didn't get the confidence of the trustees. So they were quick to see the failings of that interview and the holes in that interview. But yet the press just doesn't care. The press just want to sensationalize everything, want to bring Harry down. So that's what they focused on, making sure that everybody knew that Harry harassed that woman, when it's not what she said. She said that she felt harassed because he released that statement, which meant that she received a lot of flags. And someone at the end of the show called in and said that Ian, whatever his name, I forgot his name, who was with Sophie chandauka, was a close ally of Prince William, who is now running Prince Harry's charity, and he said he saw in that a setup to take over Prince Harry's charity, which I agree with. He said as well that Ian, I forgot his name, were replying for Sophie chandauka about things that happened when he wasn't a part of the charity. So how come he would know those things, right, and talk about them instead of her? So it means that maybe she had fed information to him prior to all this burst up, which is against the law, because private information should remain within the company and not be discussed or talked about with the third party. So it was quite interesting. So each time these people were in support of Prince Harry and brought good and valid arguments, he will cut the call short. He really hoped that someone will come and slam Prince Harry, but it didn't happen. It's quite funny. Let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case. Subscribe for more videos and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you.